So I have a Todd Begg knife. Yep, Begg knives. Pretty cool. Never done one of these on the channel. So I'm kind of excited for this one. Let's take a look in here. It's got a nice sticker. It's a Blade HQ deal, I believe. Let's see. This is pretty cool. I always like the catalog, give you an idea what's out there, what's going on. And then we've got the Todd Begg Bodega. Look at this thing. Wow. I mean, wowsy, wowsy, wow. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Man alive. All right, let's get rid of this. Kind of distracted here. So I have not done a Todd Begg knife yet. This is the first one. But I did do the Icon knife. That's, I don't know, is it supposed to be this? And I thought about breaking it out to compare, but I don't think I'm going to do that because this, even though clearly there's some design attributes that are similar, this is a completely different knife. This is not that. Yeah. No chance. The other is surely intended to harness some design aspects of this knife. You know, the scales, the ebb and flow, the curves. But this is a whole nother knife. Yeah, I mean, there's no mistaking the other one for this. If somebody picked up the other one and somebody told them, oh, you know, that's a Bodega, yeah, I mean, if somebody bought a 72 Pinto and they said, oh, that's a 70 Chevelle, they may think it because somebody told them that. But in reality, there's a million miles from one to the other. One is nothing like the other. And that's my opinion of this. I'm just going to state it. I think some of the comments that was happening after I did that video, they had to clearly be driven by having never touched the other knife. So that makes the comments uninformed, or having never touched this knife, which would make those comments uninformed as well. Because man, this thing is a battle tank, wonderfully built. So actually, I would claim that this is overbuilt. Man alive, is this nice. What a tank. What a bruiser of a knife. And I would have never said that about that other piece. And, you know, there was some consideration when I was going to do this review. I thought about getting that other one out and doing a comparison. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. This is a completely different monster. Yeah, wonderful. Well, I am not going to take this apart because this is on loan from Timber's Edge Knives. And I am doing the review because somebody went over there and saw that knife and asked me if I was going to review it. And I didn't really have any intentions of doing so. but this one's already in inventory over there. I actually just borrowed it to do a quick 10,000 foot overview of the knife, and then it's going to go back into that inventory over there. So I do not want to, or I'm not going to take it apart and change the structure of the knife as it was listed for sale. Yep. It's going to get a little handling here, and we're going to take a 50,000 foot view of it, but that's it. Wow. I I mean, wow. Well, let's just go through it. Let's start with the action. So it's got a back flipper. Can't fail it. Runs extremely snappy from that back flipper. Yeah, and there's no way to fail that. It's gonna go no matter what. It's got great tension. Um, the the lock bar. I mean, it's basically a frame lock, but it's got this huge slab of G10 steel liners on both sides, um, laid on top here. Interesting. It's like two separate pieces. You've got this piece that's the lock, and then this piece that's the top of, the other half of the scale, but it's got a steel liner in it. Huh. Very cool. But this is lowered. Very aggressive jimping here, plus it's scalloped, so reaching in is pretty intuitive. And it just takes the tiniest little shake, very smooth action on the knife to get it to close. It does also have the fuller that can spidey flick and thumb flick. Pretty easy to get to both. It's definitely A-level action. Super smooth. And the acoustics that go with this thing, when it closes, do you hear that ting? And when it opens, man, is that nice. Let's talk about ergonomics. Nice platform here for the thumb. The flipper tab has created a nice finger guard. This jimping really helps with the grip. And because of that finger guard, I mean, not so confident, very confident. I mean, this knife with this standardized grip here, I mean, it's going to raise itself above a confident grip towards very confident. Super locked in right here. I can reverse grip it. It's got that same aggressive jimping carved into the back of the knife in the backspacer. And man, you put your thumb on that. Whoo, are you locked in? I mean, that is some aggressive stuff right there. It's like a porcupine on the back of the knife. Just locks in. And I can get here. And to be honest, if I had to come down like this, I'd rather be here than here. Yep. There is choke up capabilities there, and harpoons ish on the back spine of the knife, so I could platform my thumb there. Yeah, choke up all the way up in here, real slicey. Hollow ground, D2 steel. Pocket clip is recessed into the steel liner. Let me check all that. I'm pretty sure it's steel, but let's make sure. Steel pocket clip, steel liners, steel liner under there. Yeah. What a beauty of a knife. Let's check the pocket clip. It's got that big ceramic ball. I'm going to expect it to run really smooth. We'll see. I think it's got a good fair amount of tension on it. This is a big knife, and it's hefty. It's a heavy knife. Yeah, nice look. It's got about let's call it just shy of a half an inch. That's going to come out of the pocket. You've got the black pocket clip with the shiny, I don't know, DLC coating on it. Maybe I'm not sure what that is. And then the polished stainless behind it. The screws really lend a hand to get it in and out of the pocket. My fear is right now I think it's going to be a little light on tension in standard material. I mean, it's got some tension there, but the knife's so heavy, I do think that probably should be tightened up a little bit in the back pocket here. It's almost facing the wrong way. See how the pocket is this way on a flat pocket, but the clip is angled this way. So the natural ride for this clip is that way, with the knife slanted way out into the pocket. See that? But if you were putting this in a front pocket, let's see, is it this side? Yeah, so tucks nicely in there. And being right-handed, that's where it would go for me. On the left-hand side, it would go towards the back of the pocket, I believe. Maybe the front of the pocket. Yeah, I can't go there because of the angle of it. It would have to be at the back of the pocket and angled out into the pocket there. So, I mean, it's really kind of cut for a right-hand pocket to go into the front. Yeah, and kind of angled down. Let's check it for safety. Yeah, there's no contact in the blade through the back there. And the tip is recessed there. So, I mean, the pocket clip's good, tip's good, and I can handle this knife any way I want. I'm not going to catch the sharp parts. Speaking of which, and the lockup on this, ooh, is this knife solid. And you can feel it just holding this knife. I mean, that's why I say that other Icon knife, not even close to this thing. This is a solid, well-built, I mean, it's an awesome knife. The other thing, it's a high budget piece for sure, or a low budget piece. All right, let's check this hollow ground. Yeah, it's crazy sharp. I mean, what a tank of a little folding pocket knife. Yeah. I mean, tank is a good word for it. It's a bulky beast of a wonderful knife, and I get it now. Like, I had never got this Bodega around here, and it seemed like, when it came out at the time, everybody was getting one. It made the circuit of the reviewers, and they spoke highly of it. Said a lot of really good things about it. I get it now that I have this one in hand. So, I mean, yeah, if you want a well-built, solid knife, this Bodega's legit, and no doubt about it. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up. I appreciate y'all watching. The Todd Begg Knives Bodega. Pretty cool.